Hello friends, welcome to our new video. Let's see the today's problem. The today's problem is dice game. Okay, so before that, if you are watching our video for the first time or if you did not subscribe to our channel yet, then please go and subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon as well so that you can get the notifications of our new videos. Okay, so let's see the problem statement. Okay, here we have given a problem statement. The problem statement is it possible to get a sum of B when throwing a dice with six faces, 1, 2, up to 6, okay, 8 times. Okay, in the input, we have given the two integers, that is A and B. Okay, so in this problem, what we have to do, we have given the two integers, which is A and B. Okay, so A is for number of times, that is number of times we can throw a dice, number of times we can throw the dice to get the sum is equal to this B. Okay, so B is the integer which we have to find. We can achieve this number by throwing the dice up to 1 to 6 value faces, which we can get by throwing the dice. Okay, so like in a dice there are three faces. Okay, where each face has a value from 1 to 6. Okay, and we can throw a dice 8 times to get the sum is equals to B. Okay, so for example, if we have given, let's suppose we have given the A is 1, let's suppose. That means we can throw a dice once. Okay, and B is, let's suppose, 10. Okay, so in this case, we have to throw a dice only once, and we have to find we can achieve this 10 by throwing the dice or not. Okay, so in this case we can't get this value 10 because the dice value dice faces are from 1 to 6 only. So by throwing once a dice, we can get a maximum of 6 value. Okay, we cannot get this 10 value by throwing dice once, but if this A is 2, that means if we have to throw a dice twice, that means 2 times, and then we have to check that if we can get this 10 or not. Okay, so in this case we can get this 10 value by throwing the dice 2 times, because when we throw a dice, let's suppose we get 6. Okay, and after in the second time, if when we throw a dice, we'll get 6. Okay, so 6 plus 6 is equals to 12, which is greater than 10. Okay, that means we can get this value 10 by throwing a dice 2 times. Okay, we can get it right. uh, okay, and let's see the second example. Okay, let's suppose we have given the A is 3. Okay, and let's suppose we have given B equals to 20, and we have to find we can achieve this 20 by throwing the dice 3 times. Okay, so for that, when we throw a dice first time, we'll get, let's suppose, 6. Okay, and when we get the when we throw a dice second times, let's suppose again we have find all, will get the 6. Okay, and when we throw a dice third time, we'll get again 6. Okay, so addition of this is 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 6, 18, which is less than 20. That means we cannot get this value 20 by throwing the dice 3 times. Okay, we have to throw a dice 4 times, then only we can get this value 20. Okay, so let's first, I'll remove this one. Okay, so here we have given some sample inputs. Okay, so in this sample input, we can see here we have given 2 and 11. Okay, so A is 2 and B is 11. That means we can find that we can get this 11 by throwing a dice 2 times or not. Okay, so let's see. So when we throw a dice first time, then we'll get 6. Okay, then when we throw a dice second time, again we'll get 6. Okay, so the addition of this is equals to 12. Okay, which is greater than this B, which is 11. Okay, that means we can get this value, so we can print yes in this scenario. Okay, and let's see for this second sampling. So we have to find that if we can uh, get this 13 value by throwing dice 2 times only. Okay, so uh, when we throw a dice 1 time, we'll get 6. Okay, and in the second time again, if we get 6, so the addition of this is equals to 12. Okay, so which is less than this is B 13. Okay, that means we have to print no in this sample input. Okay, so this is the problem statement, okay, which we have given. Okay, so uh, how we can solve this problem? Let's try to understand this first. Okay, so simply to solve this problem, what we have to do simply we'll check that we need this 11 or sorry, this B needs to be less than or equals to the number of times which we have the addition of the when we throw a dice, uh, that means uh, this 11. Okay, okay, so uh, this 11 that means इस ये प्रॉब्लम में हमें क्या चेक करना है कि ये जो सेकंड एलिमेंट विच इज बी दिया है वो हमें ऑलवेज चेक करना है कि वो लेस देन इक्वल्स टू रहना चाहिए, जो कि हम जितने टाइम हम ये जो डाइस है थ्रो करने वाले, दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे सब लेट सपोज यहाँ पे 2 टाइम्स थ्रो करने वाले, सो 2 टाइम्स जब थ्रो करेंगे तो 6 + 6 12. ओके, सो उससे लेस होना चाहिए ये b की वैल्यू. ओके, देन ओनली वी कैन प्रिंट yes, else we have to print no. Okay, that means we have to check that b should be always less than equals to number of times dice throws. Okay, so how we can find this addition of this number of times we are throwing the dice, that simply what we can do, we the maximum value of dice face should be 6, so we'll multiply this 6 with the number of times we have to throw this dice, that means a. Okay, then we will get the uh, result. Okay, that we can get this value or not. Okay, so simply by using this we can solve this problem. Okay, if this condition satisfies, then we'll print yes, else we'll print no. Okay, this is the simple approach we are going to follow. Okay, so let's try to write the code for this problem. Okay, so first what I can do, I will write the scanner plus scanner sc equals to new scanner, then system.in. Okay, then we have to take the two numbers, that is, let's suppose integer a and integer b. Okay, so we have taken two numbers. Okay, now what we can do, we have to check that. For that, here we can use the ternary operator, or we can use the if else condition as well. So we'll use the if else condition. Okay, so inside this we'll write the condition that first we'll write if a is less than equals to b and b should be less than equals to 6 into a. Okay, and if this condition satisfies, then simply we'll print yes, else we'll print no. Okay, so this is the simple code for this problem. Okay, so let's try to run this code. So I'll copy this input. Okay, the input, click on run. Okay, for this output should be yes. Let's see. Okay, you can see that output is yes. Okay, let's take second sample input 2 and 13. Click on run. For this output should be no. Let's see. Okay, you can see that output is no. Okay, that means our code is correct. Okay, here you can take only this only. You can take right here only this condition as well. Okay, and let's check. Okay, you can see still it is correct. Okay, let's try to submit the code. Okay, wrong answer. Okay, so okay, what I can do, I will right here is less than b as well equals to as well. Okay, let's see now. Now it should work, I think. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, now it works. Okay, sorry. Here we have to write this condition as well. Okay, without this, it gives an a wrong answer. Okay, so this is the code for this problem. Okay, so that's it in this video. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. ओके, सो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.